What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Peter. I go by Dr. Disney here on YouTube, and I have my good friend with me.
Hi, guys. It's Dale. I go by DayleSong here at the channel on YouTube.
And today we're going to be reacting to what, Dale?
To Aurora's Cure for Me, her official video. Yesterday, we recorded the official audio when it came out, and today the videos come out. So we are reacting to this.
We have not put it out yet as of recording this video because we are actually trying to hire an editor. So if you'd like to support the channel and everything that we create here and like to see more videos, it would be really wonderful if you could support us on Patreon. It's linked down below. And what do they get if they join the Patreon? I feel like we're like a game show. Tell them what they'll get, Dale.
They get access to the Dr. Disney Discord.
What's a Discord, Dale?
Discord is an app. And actually, the Dr. Disney Discord is a wonderful forum for the members of Dr. Disney. And it's really become a fantastic, close-knit community. People are like instant friends any time of night or day because there are members all around the world. They're suggesting, movies to react to or songs.
People sharing lifestyle, health stuff because
exactly
this is Dr. Disney. So it's a cute little chat space, and we're there too. And you also get more videos more frequently. So that's the other bonus behind it. So without further ado, we listened to the song yesterday. It is a dance song. And one thing we commented, Dale, was we were looking forward to see if there will be dancing because Aurora is an actual dancer. So we'll see if there's some choreography in this music video.
Yeah, it's always great when you get to see her moving because you could see that she's a real trained dancer, and she's beautiful when she moves.
And here's our first opening shot. I am seeing the clamshell, which is kind of reminiscent of what other video that we did, Dale?
Exist for Love, which is part of the album. This single is going to be part of a new album along with Exist for Love. So I read that it's not going to be another step. She had step 1, step 2. She's not going to make this another step. So this is going to be a completely different thing. The music is very different than other stuff she's done. We've heard it. It's dancey. It's poppy. It's very different for her, which is great because she really gives us a variety of musical styles for whatever she wants to say. She's not locked into one thing or one sound.
Yeah, that's one thing we were saying yesterday, that Aurora really can give you a variety of music. That's really pleasurable to my palate of my ears because I like to be surprised by what I'm listening to lyrically and musically. And also, if you're interested in Aurora, we have been listening to Aurora for over a year now. We have an entire playlist of our reactions, and she's a very prominent person in our day-to-day, discussions and music we listen to. So thank you to her community for welcoming us.
And thank you, Aurora, for the music and the video.
Hi, Aurora. All right, Dale, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Ooh, trippy. Oh.
Yeah.
There's that mask.
Ooh, the stars.
I know I can't fight the sad days and bad nights, but I never.
Oh, nice. Wait, pause.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
what a good frame!
That's a great frame.
Do the Aurora.
Wait, it's toward the camera. You have to turn your body and go. That's great. That's great.
I am really taken by this mask. I took an acting class in college, and we all were given these masks. They were all designed the exact same way, but depending on who wore it and what mood they were in, the mask itself took on a life of its own. And it's really interesting here that the mask is not just, a stale white mask. There's a design on it too. So it's already giving it added character, but it's a really fascinating element to add to this music video.
You showed me that video. It was kind of a dance project for you.
We had to do a self-portrait before we graduated, and that was my self. It's on YouTube, but I hid it. It's unlisted. If anyone's interested, maybe I'll put it on Discord.
Yeah, that would go on Discord. I think it's beautiful. I think people would love it.
Oh, thanks. What are your thoughts so far?
I like that it's also blue. We've seen the posters also green, and now all of a sudden we're getting everything so blue. I like that she's bringing in, would you call it an Easter egg, for having Exist for Love sit in the middle of the crystal ball. I don't know if there's meaning behind these things or whether they're just beautiful images, but we'll see. She doesn't do a lot without meaning. And
Right.
I like the fact that there was this, infinite line of auroras behind each of these two images we see here now.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of the clamshell, it's interesting because it makes it seem as though Exist for Love could lead into this. Taylor Swift, a couple of albums ago, came out with some music videos, and she would say, what is the name of my next song? And it's hinted in this music video. So she would like drop something in each music video as a pearl for the next one in the album. And I wonder if she did that. I mean, maybe it'll come back in this, but we'll see.
Yeah.
It's a great freeze frame. Like, can we screenshot this?
I am. We're going to screenshot this. Hold on one second.
You get hurt, but we don't belong together.
Her eyes.
So you took the love from my arms into the arms of yours.
Ooh.
But I don't need a cure for me.
Oh, there's choreo!
There you go.
No, I don't need a cure for me.
Oh, it's so nice!
No, I don't need a cure
Wait, pause.
for me.
It's so funny because yesterday when we were recording the audio, your clock also chimed, and people are going to think it's part of the actual song.
Right.
That low note of hers, is that, I mean, just based on your vocal knowledge, is that her actual voice, or is it synthesized?
Technology is so strong these days, it's really difficult to tell. It's not like you can hear the extra tinny sound or something, or mechanical sounds. It's very much in line with her voice. It does sound a little bit outside of her natural voice, so it might be enhanced in some way. But I'm not going to say it's outside of her range. She has that. Somehow it's just really nice and smooth. And she's such a natural singer that I'm not surprised that she could do that. Not that she could just hit the note, but that she could hit the note so well that she can hit
exactly.
it. And
it doesn't sound like she... Go ahead.
No, just that it's so integrated into the entire line of what she's singing.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't sound like her voice morphs or changes to hit it. I'm singing la la la, oh say can, like my voice changes its tonal quality, and for her, it's I don't need a cure for, or whatever the actual word is. It just glides. It kind of like skids a pool and comes back up really seamlessly.
She definitely knows what she's doing vocally. One thing that I always teach, and this, is that if you're speaking the line, if you're singing the sentence, and in other videos I talk about this too, if you're singing the sentence, then the voice responds. The voice is a reflex instrument. So it's going to say what you mean, as long as you're not impeding it by some tension or something like that. So, if you really have something to say, you have a low note on the page and you have to express it. You find a way to say it in a way that makes the voice follow in a natural manner.
It does sound natural. So I wonder if we could hear it again and try to pick out what the quality of it is. She loves her hair.
Oh! Misapprehensions about our nature in love. The glorious teachers are no use for creatures.
Really biblical.
Pause. I'm really vibing with the artistry of this video. Especially look at this floor. It's giving it an alternate dimension kind of feel. And the way all those wrists kind of bent as they passed the apples, they weren't like locked wrists. They were all kind of sinister-y.
Well, to me, that was, the snake in the Garden of Eden giving the apple to Eve.
She's wearing green.
Yeah.
Now, the color changed. I didn't notice.
Yeah. Well, it was going back and forth between the blue and then color, which was interesting. It was like, like home video versus, like a music video, home video, music video. But this is, of course, in this picture, we get, we're getting Buddha's, the Buddhist god with all the arms. I don't know the name of it. So she's going through many different associations,
Mm-hmm.
and they seem to be religious in a way. Which she's talking about, my nature, and the nature of man, and the creation story with Adam and Eve, things like that. To me,
it's fascinating just watching, like, it's a full course meal. The lyrics, the costume designing, the choreo, but then also just I'm marveling at this space, Dale. Look at the lighting of those windows in the back. Are those even windows? Is this a real room?
Don't know.
It's so beautiful.
But the flora is it's a whole character unto itself. It's creating a kinetic sense.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Absolutely beautiful.
And I also love when a video is not trying to be, technically, just show you all this CGI and everything that's technical that makes the effects. These aren't effects. These are, hands and an apple and dances and arms. And it's very accessible. It's very human scale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's quite practical.
Mm-hmm.
And when we've been watching movies, as we do here on the channel every week, I've been making this comment that they don't make movies like they used to. As you continue to show me older movies,
yeah,
it's kind of a forgotten art to have practical effects, and we're kind of starved from that in movies. We're fed CGI and flash and big, larger than life, and it's cool. But when you look back at the olden days and these people are actually doing all the things that are happening in front of this camera, it gives you a nice appreciation for humanity, because it's still complexly. Is that a verb? Is that an adverb?
Complexity.
It's still complicated and still complex and yet simple at the same time.
It is.
It has a simple complexity to it.
Yeah, I often think back to something.
Or a complex simplicity.
A complex simplicity.
Or a simple complexity.
Let's write those down.
Aurora's next song.
Or Dr. Disney's new T-shirt.
Speaking of which, such a game show. Sorry, you were saying?
No, I was just saying that I remember reading an article by Susan Sontag, who was a philosopher of postmodernism, and she was talking about film. She was talking about the difference between movies and film. And the old movies, old storytelling movies, were movies, everyday movies, about people's lives, and they weren't elaborate. They were telling a story. Versus film, like when all of a sudden, the 10 Commandments got onto the screen, and all these big, not that there weren't big films before, but we started getting more into film, and then with technology, film itself took off, and we don't see movies as much anymore, which is also why I like, European neorealist films a lot too, because you still get that human scale storytelling.
Yeah, which is kind of forgotten. So when you watch a music video like this, you're like, these people are actually doing all this with an apple. Like, it blew my mind, because I'm expecting flashes, and I always think back to Ariana Grande's 7 Rings music video, which is 1,000 shots every 4 seconds.
Wow.
And this is just...
and CGI as well, although a lot of it was just big dancing. Still, it went into the techno world. Aurora's very anti-techno.
For now. Oh, nice. So you blamed it all on my I love this move.
You should learn it.
Wait, pause it. That's a TikTok move.
Is it?
I think so. I think this is a TikTok move, or at least I saw it on TikTok many months ago when it was viral.
Well, if not, it's gonna be.
She became a huge trend on TikTok, so maybe she's
referring to it,
making a tribute back. That's fun. Oh, nice.
I find it's very interesting. She keeps on reiterating, no cure for me, no cure for me. She's dancing with all this freedom. So it's sort of like she's telling somebody else, leave me alone. There's no cure. I don't need to be cured. Look, watch me. I'm going to dance. I'm my best self.
Exactly. Watch what I'm doing already. Why do you think I need a cure?
Yeah.
Very nice. Also, I'm just noticing here, the masks have different designs on them. Which I wonder if I wonder if these are her friends like she had for Exist for Love. She just had her friends come to her home and they just filmed the music video. She's like, hey, you guys have do you own black leotards and white masks? Bring markers.
I'm sure her production company provided all that.
You would hope, right? You would hope.
Yeah. But like I said, there is sort of a home video quality to this part of it. Which is, it's great. It brings it home. So
it kind of reminds me of someone else who told me when we were first listening to Aurora, Bjork. It has the same kind of, maybe that was just because it was older style of filmmaking, but it has that camera coming in and out of the lead singer vibe.
Yeah, that was very big back then too, about 20-something years ago. And Bjork is an influence for Aurora.
They were supposed to do a concert together or something, right? Maybe not together.
I would love if they did a concert together. Wow.
I just spoke it into existence.
Yeah. Let's
Exist for love.
Exist for love. Exist for Bjork.
That's TikTok. That's definitely TikTok. Okay.
Okay.
That's definitely TikTok. It was like these people walking around.
Well, how can I move my legs?
While we're sitting down. I know, it looks funny. It's definitely a TikTok reference. I love what you're doing, Aurora. Big fan of that.
Shall we continue?
Yes. Oh! Pause. Just because I'm in my TikTok mind, I'm thinking about that guy who does those songs about internet drama, about people, the butter and I just need butter. And the way she sings, please, reminds me of one of the notes or one of the moments in his songs in one of the internet dramas he does. And I don't remember which one, but I thought about it yesterday. I was like, I'm not going to comment about that. I'm not going to bring TikTok into an Aurora video. And here I go. So it's extremely similar. And I wonder if she's taking influence from that, or if she just happened to have the same riff progression.
You had wondered yesterday whether she was influenced in writing the song by the fame that she got on TikTok for Runaway. However, the video may be influenced by that TikTok fame.
What did you say yesterday about why that's not the case?
It's not the case because the song was all ready to go and to be launched in April, and that's about the time when TikTok started running away with Runaway. Especially in the UK, I remember.
You had to do it twice.
I had to do it twice.
Yesterday, you did it.
I didn't say Runaway yesterday. Just we referred to it.
Oh, okay.
However, so they already had planned the song and she had already recorded it. However, I don't know when the video was made, but I would assume the video was made sooner or between then and now, maybe. I don't know. But TikTok is certainly an influence everywhere these days. So
there are people who put their songs on TikTok, independent artists, and it gets blows up, and they make $16,000 a day from people streaming their stuff on Spotify. So,
my goodness,
yeah, right. Good for people. I will say that I just noticed it in this music video. It's great to see her performing separate from stage, where it's organic and in the moment this is planned, because she's dancing, doing all this stuff, and she has a really in tune control of shifting modes, because she was dancing and being all perky, and then she goes like this, and the camera zoomed in, and she was just in full intensity, and then it cuts to that thing. Masterful.
Yeah.
Masterclass of manipulating human emotion.
Yeah, what I like about it too is that it's really dynamic and kinetic, and that it comes around and the switch is all planned, as if it were on a music cue.
Mm-hmm.
It is on a music cue, but I mean, it's just very clearly delineated, and the camera, although it's moving around, is then catching the right moment.
Yeah.
I've also noticed when we've stopped each one of the video at every point, there's not been a bad picture that's come out.
We had the same, so surprised. I don't know if we could say it here, Dale, another Aurora thing that we recorded that has not come out yet.
Sure.
So we also recorded the Niederrasdomen concert, which is still, again, please support us on Patreon because we need to edit it.
We need an editor. We have so much in the can.
So many things already recorded that are not edited. And we had the same comment. Every time we paused a freeze frame of Aurora, it was like a portrait. So she does not have an empty face or an empty look ever. She's always active.
Mm-hmm.
I love that low note. Oh, nice. It's just a dance party now. Nice. Oh!
Beautiful. She has the best supporting people, the dancers in this case, or like when in the High concert that we saw her, or the band that she usually, sings with, just the most talented of artists to support her, and really same thing like in theater, if you are the lead, you want to have people even better than you around you so that, they bring the whole show into, a major production.
I'm just thinking back to doing Elf when we did Elf on stage, and it got to those really intense dance numbers, and I'm exhausted from singing and from doing all these things, and I was just like, and the director would put me at the top, standing on top of a Christmas tree or a ladder or something, just holding my arms out so I could finally breathe. And then everyone down, the whole ensemble is tapping their lives away. Ta, 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 ta. And I'm just like, God bless you guys. God bless you guys.
It's true. I mean, plus, come on, your role as Buddy in that musical, that's a tour de force. You just never stop.
I was off stage for 3 minutes in the entire first act.
Oh. So
and that was just to like run around to the other side and get my coat, get a hot dog for the hot dog scene. It was just what a role. So yes, you absolutely do need people with you. But also look at this shot of these people. Mm-hmm. One like this, one who's breaking it down, one who's feeling it, and the other one's a zombie.
Well, they're like their masks, they're each really bringing individual moves, and we may not see their faces, but we are seeing their personalities.
Mm-hmm. Which of these four, if you had to pick two of these four that represent your personality, which two would they be? Also, everyone who's watching, which two of the four represent your personality?
Wow. In a way, I'm going to say the one in the middle and the one immediately, from my perspective, to the right, who's in the back. Because the one in the middle is like in it doing, and the one in the back is kind of like stepping back, watching. And I feel like, I go between the two sometimes. And yours?
I could see that for you. Yeah, I could see that for you. I'm same. I think I'm guy in the middle, maybe because we both do theater, so you have to be in it. But I think I'm the guy in the left who's like, aw, who's admiring someone else in the center.
I was going to say that was you.
Yeah. I could take the center, but then I love when other people take the center. It's like, oh, good for you.
yeah, for sure.
That's a fun little game. I'm really excited to see what other people say. All right.
Ready?
Yes. Oh, wow. Was that a lady or a man?
It's a woman, I think, but a great move.
We did that move in our Eats a Pizza. Nice. I love that no one's in the room now and she's center stage. YouTube is ferocious with copyright claims. So if we play any song for longer than I don't even know how long, they will take down the video. So that's why we had to stop so much. But I enjoyed talking and getting to dissect the song, especially with seeing the visuals that Aurora provided for us.
Yeah.
What's a highlight for you from the music video after having seen it for the first time?
It's interesting because we had talked about how in the beginning we saw Exist for Love in the crystal ball and everything was blue, and then all of a sudden opened up. As much as I like the home video stuff because it was accessible, I really like the artistic part of it. Like the beginning, all the blue, and then we saw her faces, and when the two of her were there, and then there was this line of her behind. I wanted to see more of that throughout a little bit, but I really enjoyed the vision, the artistic vision of it, and other things that I mentioned in the video. And I also really enjoyed that we saw so much dancing from her.
For sure. I mean, I feel grateful that we predicted it and it came to fruition.
What was your highlight?
The hands in the apple. That
great.
is so striking. Just in general, the masks and the dancing and the coloring and the setting. But the top highlight was that apple shot, because I was trying to see, are those different hands? Are they all Aurora's hands? Trying to see if there was a green screen or CGI, but it was just so well done, so well crafted. It felt like a craft, and that's what Aurora does with her music. So it's great to see that the visual could also come across as a crafted piece of art.
Yeah, I think those are the other dancers' arms, actually.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you all so very much for watching with us. What did you think of Aurora's Cure for Me music video? Please share your thoughts down below, as we love to read every single comment. And please check us out on Patreon and Discord and all of our playlists down below. Subscribe to both of our channels, and see you in the next video, especially tomorrow where we're going to be watching Marvel's Black Widow on Disney+. You're funny. And as always, be safe, be strong, be swag. God bless you, and we will see you in the next video.
Good health to you and yours. Keep safe during this time, and keep music in your hearts.
Bye!
Bye!
Boop!